Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Northwest Championships, brought to you by Baseball Northwest, here live at Harry and David Field in Medford, Oregon. Joining you today is Taylor Franklin. Caleb Franklin out in center field on the video, and myself is Boomer Marshall, and I'll be on the call today. Got two teams. One team, Washington East. They just took the field, designated home team in maroon, taking on the boys from Idaho, as both these teams ready to get their action on day 2 started here in about a couple minutes. So a couple minutes away from the first pitch is got that field prepped and ready to go in between games. And on to game 2 on day 2 here at sunny Harry and David Field in Medford, Oregon. On the mound for Washington East is number 10, Andrew Monson. Monson, 6'1", 177 pounds, Central Valley High School out of Washington, has committed to Spokane Falls. And I'm going to try to figure out who's catching for these guys. Yeah, Bird. Drake Bird behind the dish. Shaylin High School, 6 foot, 185 pounds, and he's already committed to Lower Columbia. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players on this Washington East team that have committed, and 6 that haven't. So try to highlight those guys for you, for the coaches at home. Phone is ringing. Grandma's calling. Game starting. Grandma, I'm going to have to call you back. Up to the plate first for Idaho. Number 6, Marcus, the second baseman, Marcus Manzardo, 5'11", 150, out of Lake City. And first pitch there from Monson was in the strike zone, and now even up to count at 1-1. We'll find our mojo here. 1 sec. Munson, and that ball's hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit for Manzardo. Took that fastball and drove it right back up the box to lead things off for Idaho with a base hit. Manzardo, second baseman and an outfielder at Lake City, is uncommitted. Wow, why are they still calling? Dang it. What? No, we're not in the wrong game. This is Idaho, Washington East. Doesn't it say class of 21, Taylor? They're saying I logged into class of 22. I gotta call Joe Britt real quick. It says class of 21, Idaho versus Washington East. Okay, because I got my mom calling me, and people are thinking I guess we're not on. So is it maybe under the wrong tab? I don't know. Yeah, and I'm not coming up right now at all. Okay. Okay, cool. The game just got started, so that's. Mom says it's on YouTube, not on Table Rock. Why would that be? That's something with our site.
Don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass in Grants Pass.
At My Circle K, we believe in keeping the integrity of your vehicle's paint. That's why you save 10 cents a gallon when you purchase a car wash. As rain falls, it collects pollutants and contaminants from the air. You want to do anything you can to protect your investments. At My Circle K, you can protect your paint and save at the pump. Now with every car wash purchase, you'll save 10 cents a gallon at the pumps. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Here we go, 3-1 to the batter, Elijah Tanner, middle infielder for this Washington East team. Elijah Tanner, 6'1", 177 pounds from Kennewick, Washington. He's one of those rare breeds on this team that hasn't committed yet. Had a pretty good showing yesterday at second base, I believe. Yeah, second base. Did a good job. Count is full. And we'll do it again as he fights that one off. On the mound today for Idaho, number 8, Liam Paddock. Paddock, 6'3", 175 pounds. Obviously a southpaw lefty. And has not committed anywhere yet. So, decision coming for Mr. Paddock. Full count and a pitch. Ball 4 down low. A good at bat there from Tanner as he draws the walk. Sorry, folks, we're having some sort of technical difficulties here behind the scenes. Sounds like we're online on YouTube, but on our Table Rock Sports page, we're not. So if you're having trouble getting on, then maybe just try to go through YouTube right now and look up Table Rock Sports, Northwest Championship, or Baseball Northwest with your specific team. So if you know of anybody that's having trouble getting on and watching right now, that would be the best information to tell them. Go on YouTube, search in that toolbar for this contest, Class of 21 Idaho versus Washington East. 1-0 count here to the 3-hole hitter. And we're going to get a number in just a second here. There's a ground ball towards the hole. Trosky, beautiful play there. Able to get one there at second. Trosky had the range in the hole, able to do so. Made a nice feed over there to his second baseman. And they record the second out of the inning. That'll bring up number 4, Ayush Krishnappa. Krishnappa, 6 foot, 160 pounds, out of Redmond, Washington, and is not committed anywhere. Good block there from the catcher. I think that's number 4 for Idaho. Yeah, Lucas Ware. Ware is the lone Oregonian on the Idaho team. So, out of Lake Oswego. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom of the first, no score. There's a ball that's rolled over, foul. Thanks for joining us here on TableRockSports.net. I am Boomer Marshall alongside Taylor Franklin and Caleb Franklin. Let's see if we got our center field cam up. There we go. Caleb doing a good job out there. 1-1 count, and that pitch misses, so kind of run out of 2-1. Ayush Krishnappa, 6 foot, 160 pounds, outfield, listed as an outfielder and a second baseman. Here in a battle with Liam Paddock. 2-1 count. There's a line drive down the left field line. It's a fair ball. This could be extra bases. And third base coach will hold Gavin Matson at third. So a stand-up double for Ayush Krishnappa. And runners here at second and third with 2 out in the bottom of the first. I'm going to bring up number 14, Garrett Gores. Garrett had a heck of a day on the mound yesterday, and I think he pitched 4 scoreless for this Washington East team. And big kid, 6'1", 190 pounds, out of Gonzaga Prep, and he's headed to Spokane Falls in the fall. Or excuse me, the fall of next year. He's going to be a senior, so he's going back to Prep this year. For his senior year. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Liam Paddock back in the windup. 1-0 count. Gore swings and evens the count up at 1-1. Gores taking that off-speed pitch, and it's on the outside corner for strike number 2. Paddock now ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, high fastball, tried to check his swing, did he? Oh, a bunch of the Idaho players were like halfway off the field. I thought that he went around, but Blue doesn't agree, so the count now goes to 2-2, and Gores has new life, another opportunity here, and can make it hurt with a base hit. 2-2 pitch. That was kind of a high hopper off the cut on the turf. Throw across, and a good pick over there by number 12, Asen Webb, 6'4", 180-pounder, Thunder Ridge, Idaho. Good play there from that team from Idaho. Both teams scoreless in the first. We are headed to the second. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this quick word.
Everyday heroes live life full circle. Fill up and use your enrolled kickback card so you save 16 cents a gallon at the pumps. Get what you need when you need it. And remember, we reward all heroes with kickback cards at My Circle K. And if a call goes out for another heroic appearance, no problem. We have that one covered too, with our state-of-the-art car wash systems. Be the hero you were meant to be. Heroes living life full circle.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Up at the plate for Idaho, leading things off here in the top half of the second. Sorry, my voice is worsening. Number 15, Eric Robinson. 1-0 pitch, a breaking pitch. Swung on and missed by Robinson. Count goes even now, 1 ball and 1 strike. Man on the mound, Andrew Munson. Munson, right-handed pitcher out of Central Valley, heading to Spokane Falls. Eric Robinson, right-handed pitcher, also an outfielder, 6'4", 220 pounds. And he's headed to New Mexico. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Robinson takes that fastball up. And out of the zone, count evens 2-2. And we're having trouble with that camera again, so we're coming back to you, Taylor. 2-2. Off-speed pitch is in there. Strike 3. Munson froze him with that front door breaking ball. And a beautiful one at that to lead things off with a strikeout here in the top of the second. Up at the plate for Idaho now, number 12, first baseman Asen Webb. Webb, 6'4", 180 pounds, out of Thunder Ridge. Just had that nice pick in the top half of the second to get Idaho out of the inning defensively and find yourself at the plate. 1-0 pitch. Webb turns on that one. And it's almost an ugly finder in that Washington East bench. There goes the center field cam back and rolling. Top of the second, no score here. Munson, that one misses upstairs for ball 2, so count goes 2-1. Mason Webb swinging, line drive into left field. And that'll be in there. Webb turning. East able to get the ball in and hold Asen to a single, but good at bat there. Asen Webb, after a nice play at first base to help Idaho get out of the inning with that pick at first, comes up and shoots a line drive into left, and Idaho has a base runner. At the plate, number 11, Grayson Schaefer. Schaefer, 6'2", 190 pounds, out of Timberline, Idaho. So this is infielder, preferably it looks like a third baseman. He had a great game yesterday. Swung the bat well, played some good D and good showing. And I think Schaefer, he hasn't committed anywhere. There's a front door breaking ball and nice 1-2 sequence there from Munson as he's way ahead now, 0-2. And there it is, strike 3. Munson got him with the heater. Outside part of the plate. Let's bring up an Oregon State commit. Jabin Trotsky, infielder from Carmel, California. 5'11", 175 pounds. That ball's going to get away from the catcher, and Asen Webb hustles down to second. And now Idaho has a runner in scoring position here with 2 outs. And Trotsky, the Oregon State commit, at the plate. That pitch is up and out of the zone. Count goes to 2-0. It's a good 2-0 pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Didn't give in location-wise. The 2-1 pitch is fouled back and out of play. Count goes even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here with a runner on second in the top of the second inning. Deuce is wild. Munson going to miss up and away. So the count runs full. Munson with a nice breaking pitch there, just misses. And Trotsky will draw the walk, keep the inning alive. I'll bring up number 2, Garrett Thompson. Garrett, 5'9", 163 pounds. Switch hitter. Throws right-handed. Out of Bora, Idaho. Runners on first and second here. 2 outs. Munson tried to get out of it. And that fastball miss up and out of the zone for ball 1. Pitches in the dirt, and Washington East, the catcher down back there, did a great job of staying in front of that, saving 90 feet from second to third and another 90 from first to second. So big time stop there. And I'm going to get you his name shortly. Oh, that was the Bird. Yeah, that's Bird. Drake Bird, sorry, on his way to Lower Columbia. 2-0 count, 2 outs. And that one's in there for a strike. Nice breaking pitch from Munson. Kind of pitching backwards there. 2-0, probably sitting hard, and here comes. Just break off a little curveball and flop it in the strike zone. So 2-1 now. Tries to do the same thing and unable to execute. 3-1. And number 2, Garrett Thompson. Trying to keep the inning rolling. And he takes. And Thompson's going to draw the walk. And the bases are now loaded. So big at bat, coming to the dish. Catcher, Lucas Ware, 5'8", 165 pounds, hasn't committed anywhere. Out of Lake Oswego High School in Lake Oswego, Oregon. Munson's first pitch is inside and maybe a little low off the plate. Inside off the plate and a little low. We can't get that camera out there working. Second pitch is a ball outside. And the count runs to 2-0. Here's a 2-hopper down the line. It's going to be a foul ball. Let's see. Oh, sorry for that at home, folks. Trying to get that look from center field dialed in, but something's going on out there, and here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive back up the middle. Ricochets off of Munson's glove. Great effort there by the second baseman, but we're going to have an RBI single from Mr. Ware, Lucas Ware, the catcher. And that line drive kind of on the follow-through. Munson, his glove, like his left hand, was up above, just above his body. Kind of how he contorts his body and uncoils his body at the finish there. And ball was hit so hard, he had no time to react. Kind of, bent over at the waist that caught a piece of his glove. And in doing so, Ware finds himself on first base with an RBI single, and Idaho is on the board first. That pitch misses down low at the plate. Number 5, top of the lineup, Marcus Manzardo. Marcus got a leadoff single in the first, I believe, yeah. Counts 1-1 here. Manzardo, line drive. Good play there by the second baseman as it kind of hit the collar of the grass and skipped forward. And good job sitting on it. And is that 8 or 0? 0. So making that play was Elijah Hainline, infielder from Meade, Washington, headed to the Palouse in Washington State. Going to the bottom of the second when we come back. Don't go anywhere here live on Table Rock Sports.
I was talking to Bill.
Yeah?
Bill and Sherry got a guy.
They do? How did they get a guy?
Everything happened online, including financing. And their guy even delivered their new car to their home.
Maybe we should get a guy.
I thought you might say that. Honey, meet Kyle.
Find your guy during the Ram Power Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
Introducing Unlimited with Payback, only from U.S. Cellular. The only unlimited plan that pays you back for data you don't use. So, quit flushing money down the toilet with Verizon. Get Unlimited with Payback, and you can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local U.S. Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
Well, Idaho able to get a run across there in the top of the second. Go to the bottom of the second. There's a one hopper to third across the diamond. And we got it for out number 1. Nice play over there. Grayson Schaefer as he went across the diamond to Asen Webb for the first out. That was number 7 for Washington East. Michael Schwartz, Central Valley High School, headed to Lower Columbia. Let's see here. Was it 0? There's Elijah Hainline, who made the nice play to help get him out of the inning, well, a couple innings ago. And Elijah ahead in the count, 1-0. Liam Paddock, 6'3", 175-pounder out of Coeur d'Alene on the mound for Idaho. Undecided, uncommitted where he's going to school. 2-0 count here. Washington East trying to get something going. And a nice breaking ball there, 2-0. And when we start throwing those 2-0 pitches, start fooling people, usually sitting dead red there. So 2-1 now. He's going to come right back with another breaking ball just off the outside. Well, it's working now. Three and 1 count. Paddock out of the windup. Hainline swings and misses. Count will go full. Like that 3-1 cut though, man. Take your rip. Worst case scenario, we go full and then we go base hit ball 4 kind of deal, right? Paddock out of the windup. And Liam thought that was strike 3. But umpire disagreed. And a walk to Elijah Hainline. 1-out walk, so base runner for Washington East. And we got to go back to the other camera. Sorry. Do we get a number here, Tay? Sorry, 3. Stephen Meyer, outfielder from Southridge, Washington, not committed, 6'1", 165 pounds. Good play by Ware there behind the plate for Idaho, keeping it in front, saving 90 feet and the force. There goes the runner. Got a real good jump, and yeah, he will steal it easily there. Elijah Hainline. Saw Paddock's, didn't even see his move, just saw how it goes home, and obviously got a good read on it. It's the second time he saw it, he was booking. And got a big jump, and now runner in scoring position for Washington East. 2-0 pitch coming. Stephen Meyer at the plate. Paddock, front door breaking ball. Doesn't quite catch the plate, misses inside, and count now goes to 3-0. So that's like, I think the last 3 2-0 counts, I think Paddock's thrown breaking ball. Looks like, and there's a ball, another ball and a walk. Looked like Elijah Hainline out at second might have had that move going home pick two. That he could have probably stole third there. I think he had a good enough jump. He just didn't trust it yet. First and second, one out here. Bottom of the second. Paddock in there for strike one. And there goes running down to third. Ball's thrown into left field. And now scoring and then advancing all the way from first is Stephen Meyer. Scoring on the play is Elijah Hainline, and you kind of see it coming a couple pitches ago. Starting to time it, and didn't trust it the first time, trusted it that time, and put pressure on the D, and good things happen. So we're all tied at 1. And a runner at third, less than 2 outs, so RBI situation for Washington East. Strikeout situation here for Paddock. At the plate for Washington East is Jackson Lind. Lind on his way to Seattle. And that one's going to squirt away from Ware. Hustling home is Stephen Meyer. And just like that, Washington East back up on top, 2-1. Paddock didn't seem too happy about that. I don't think any pitcher is going to be happy about, giving up a run. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here to Jackson Lind. Was it 2-2? He just yell at us? He's running the scoreboard. Two, yeah. You got 2 balls, 2 strikes. Some umpires don't look at that scoreboard. Some of them live and die by it. Swung on, tapped in the hole, and a seeing-eye single there for Lynn as he reaches. It's a line drive in the book. Washington East not coming up to the plate. Number 13, Casey Swanson. Swanson, an infielder, 6'1", 165 pounds, out of your favorite, my favorite, Onion, Walla Walla, Washington. So Swanson digs in with runner at first. And he'll lay off that pitch away for ball number 1. Try to get this center field cam going for you. We're trying our best out there. I know that got probably 3 or 4 people working on it out there feverishly. So please bear with us. 1-0 count. Paddock comes set, checks on the runner over at first, and Lind. One-0 count. Paddock comes set. Checks the runner. Now we'll come home. And we'll miss off the plate outside. Count goes to 2-0. Casey Swanson with a little count leverage here, 2-0. 1 out, bottom of the second. Washington East leading 2-1. And there's another 2-0 breaking ball. I think that's... I'm not going to comment anymore on that stuff. That's not my job. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Washington East has got 2 runs to show this inning so far. Swanson swing and a miss. And the count goes even now, 2-2. Pitch swung on and fouled off, so Swanson will stay alive. Casey Swanson has not committed anywhere. 6'1", 165 pounds. And looking for a home. Swung on, missed. Strike 3. Throw down to second. And that's going to go into center field. So Lind will advance to second. Is that ball 1 or strike 1? I think it's ball 1. Okay. Trying to call the game and communicate with those guys out in center field about the camera. Antennas are good, right? So we got a good shot from there right now. Joe Brett, if you can hear us. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. That's number 5. Drake Bird, man who's been in the squat putting down the signs. The catcher. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner in scoring position. Nice breaking pitch there from Paddock. That 1-2 pitch swung on and fouled up and out of play. Good battle there from Drake Bird. Drake Bird, that's kind of just a good baseball name too, huh? So Mom and Dad, if you're watching, good job on the name. 1-2 here, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. There's a breaking ball and a hit back up the middle. Defense is there. Throw over is in time for out number 3. Not before Washington East able to score 2 there in the bottom of the second. We'll head to the top of the third when we come back right after this message on Table Rock Sports. Done it. And we're in the top of the third. 2-0 count here to the leadoff man for Idaho, which is number 9, Brooks Rasmussen. Rasmussen, 6 foot, 165 pounds. Mountain View, Idaho. And right on cue, Brooks drives one through the hole on the right side for a base hit. Rasmussen got a fastball out up over the plate and was able to drive it for a base hit. Up at bat now for Idaho, number 6, Spencer Warner. Warner is from Eagle, Idaho, and on his way to Tacoma as committed. Munson. I think that might have been a little quick before he got completely set. Like it almost maybe was a balk. But almost seemed like a quick pitch, but a quick pitch would be a balk. So 0-1. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. It's my 7th game in 24 hours, basically. 1-1 count here. Number 6, Spencer Warner. And that pitch will miss inside off the plate. Count now 2-1, and there goes the camera in center field. It's just, it worked for the first, 8 pitches of this inning, and now it's completely off. Check on the runner at first. Back safely is Rasmussen. Keep looking at it. And no, now it's just completely shut off. Who knows? Check on Rasmussen again and easily back. That off-speed delivery is going to miss low and away. So 3-1 count here to number 6, Spencer Warner. See if Spencer can find one he likes and put a good swing on it. That one will be in there for strike number 2, so the count runs full. Munson working in his 3rd inning. He started the game for Washington East. Munson from Central Valley on his way to Spokane Falls. Payoff pitch. There's a line drive. And it is caught. Did they double him up? They did. And Rasmussen kind of was ginger to get back to the bag, I would say, because at the same time, the kid who hit the line drive was almost on first. So Rasmussen almost looked like he was trying not to run into him. And the first baseman was there. It was kind of this triumvirate of 3 people. And I don't think Rasmussen thought that the shortstop would make that throw, Elijah Hainline, but Elijah did, and he fired a strike over there, and they got him easily by a step or 2. But kind of an unorthodox, unusual play watching it live. So 2 outs, nobody on. After that double play line drive, L6-3. They're scoring at home. I think that's how you would mark that. 2-0 count. This is the guy yesterday that hit one to the moon for Idaho. And that's Jackson Reed. He's on his way to Seattle. And the first 2 innings, first 2 pitches he saw, one he hit, probably about 450 feet. And the next one was a stand-up triple. There's a big swing from Reed, who's put together well. About 6'2", 215. And on the bases, he can fly, too. And for whatever reason, the first couple innings, he was seeing the ball real well. Got a couple pitches up out over the plate, and there's a big tree out there in right field, and I think he hit it into that. There's a road back there. That's a poke. Here's 2-2 count, 2 outs, and got him swinging. Strike 3. Idaho unable to get anything going there on the board. After the double play by Washington East, we'll head to the bottom of the third when we come back. Don't go anywhere here live on TableRockSports.net.
A parent, dad in the stands yelling at his kid, trying to coach him from the bleachers, and the embarrassment on the kid's face. It looked like he was about to cry while playing the game.
I think it's very embarrassing for a student athlete to see their parents being escorted out of the gym or off the playing field.
I'd be surprised if that kid comes back to the game.
And you risk a child enjoying the game, that you rob them of the fun. You have made a bad choice.
The days grow long, and the last school bell rings, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to that fabled land of green, where adventure drifts with you on the water and carries you through the trees. So let curiosity get the best of you and take the trail less traveled to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
Liam Paddock back out to the mound for Idaho to work his third inning. Missed with the first pitch there, ball 1. That pitch will miss inside, ball 2. And I think this is Kyle Parkman. Parkman, 5'9", 180 pounds. Out of Central Valley, Washington. He'll be headed to Lower Columbia. 2-0 count. And that's just outside. Not by much, but by enough to be a ball. So there was a 2-0 fastball. Paddock. And that's going to miss up. So a 4-pitch walk there to Parkman. And there goes center field again. Coming to the plate for Washington East, number 12, Elijah Tanner. Tanner had a real good at-bat the last time. Might have been double-digit pitches. Drew the walk, but real professional at-bat from the youngster who plays the middle infield. There's first pitch swinging, and line drive is caught by the third baseman, Grayson Schaefer, who was able to put it away for out number 1. Maybe off the end of the youngster's bat there in Elijah Tanner. But Elijah Tanner is one of these kids that from Kennewick, Washington, that doesn't have a home yet. No, hasn't committed anywhere. He's 6'1", 177 pounds. And real fluid up the middle at second. I saw it yesterday and had some good at-bats. Seemed like he'd make some coach out there very happy. Like a high baseball IQ kind of kid. And 1-0 here too. We got a number in this one. 9. Gavin Matson. Matson saw play a little first base yesterday, and there's a ball drilled out to left. Went back as a left fielder, now underneath it. It's kind of dead part of the yard out there in that left center alley. The wind usually blowing in here, this park from there. Not noticeable yet today, but at some point it will be. So 2 outs. And this is Ayush Krishnappa, who hit a rocket shot double down the line earlier. Take that one upstairs for ball number 1. I think Krishnappa is another guy that doesn't have a home either. Ayush is 6 foot, 160 pounds, and also a part of that program in Redmond, Washington. Paddock misses with that, now 2-0. The runner at first, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Scheduled for either 2 hours or 7 innings, whichever comes first. Paddock delivers, breaking pitch. And he's not happy about that being called a ball. So the count's 3-0 now to Ayush Krishnappa. And the pitch in there for strike number 1. There's our center field cam. Hang in there, K-Man. Doing a great job out there. And this is our lift for us in center field. 3-1 pitch from Paddock on the way. Krishnappa rolls that one over foul, and we have a full count. 2 outs, so Parkman will be on the move from first base. Once Paddock is committed to the plate. Paddock comes set. Deep breath. That pitch is on the outside corner for strike number 3. Liam Paddock able to get out of it. Finish it off with a backwards K for Idaho. At the end of 3, it is Washington East 2, Idaho 1. We'll be right back after this with the 4th inning.
Everyday heroes live life full circle. Fill up and use your enrolled kickback card so you save 16 cents a gallon at the pumps. Get what you need when you need it. And remember, we reward all heroes with kickback cards at My Circle K. And if a call goes out for another heroic appearance, no problem. We have that one covered too, with our state-of-the-art car wash systems. Be the hero you were meant to be. Heroes living life full circle.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Headed to the top of the 4th. Munson still on the mound for Washington East. Leading things off in the top of the 4th for Idaho is the New Mexico-bound Eric Robinson. He's going to drill one into left, but right at the left fielder in number 3, Stephen Meyer. Eric Robinson got into that one, though. Just happened to be one of those right at him. Coming up to the plate next is Asen Webb. Webb, first baseman, 6'4", 180 pounds. Thunder Ridge, Idaho. Got a hit his last time up and has played a very clean first base today, I guess you could say. Done a nice job over there with a couple good picks. And he'll look at ball 1 to start his at-bat. There's a pitch, and down the left field line is a fair ball, and Asen Webb has another base hit on a line drive over, kind of a looping line drive over the third baseman's head, and stayed fair. So Asen back-to-back singles in his last 2 at-bats. And Idaho's got a base runner. Next up at the plate, the third baseman. Well, kind of plays third. Grayson Schaefer. That off-speed pitch. It's going to miss away from Munson. And Schaefer ahead in the count now, 1-0. Swinging, fouling, straight back. Count goes even, 1 apiece. Grayson Schaefer at the plate. There goes the runner from first. We got a shot and a good throw from the catcher, Bird, down to second. And able to throw out Asen Webb, who kind of had like a rolling start there. A rolling kind of lead and didn't get the best jump. Great throw, though, by Drake Bird. And the tag is applied by Elijah Tanner, the guy I keep talking about. That dude's going to be committed somewhere right after this thing is done, I'm telling you. Dude can play. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. And Schaefer now down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Excuse me, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of the 4th. Schaefer swings and misses. Munson gets the strikeout. And we're going to head to the bottom of the 4th. When we come back, don't go anywhere here live on Table Rock Sports.
I was talking to Bill.
Yeah?
Bill and Sherry got a guy.
They do? How did they get a guy?
Everything happened online, including financing. And their guy even delivered their new car to their home.
Maybe we should get a guy.
I thought you might say that. Honey, meet Kyle.
Find your guy during the Ram Power Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
Introducing Unlimited with Payback, only from US Cellular. The only unlimited plan that pays you back for data you don't use. So, quit flushing money down the toilet with Verizon. Get Unlimited with Payback, and you can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local U.S. Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
Good 0-2 pitch there from Paddock, but I got Garrett Gores with a good take as well. So count goes to 1-2 here. Gores leading things off for Washington East here in the bottom of the 4th. Washington East leading 2-1. Uh-oh, lost the camera. There we go. Breaking pitch. A little outside and off the plate. Well, a little low and off the plate. Yeah. Outside and away. Count goes even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Paddock out of the windup. Gore's swinging. Sounds like he got a piece, but right into the catcher's mitt. So strikeout there for Liam Paddock for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 1 there to number 7, Michael Schwartz. Schwartz headed next season to Lower Columbia. 0-1 count. And count will go even at 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch is a breaking ball that just misses a little outside, so count goes to 2-1. Keep going, Kay. You're doing good up there, man. 2-1 pitch. Inside and low. Now 3-1. Schwartz here with some count leverage, looking to drive something. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and down low and catches some dirt. So Schwartz with the walk. That'll bring up Elijah Hainline, who has had quite the day so far. Solid player, and you can see why he's on his way to Washington State. Paddock pitching. That one's kind of sliced down the right field line. Eric Robinson over to make the catch for the second out of the inning. Those are those ones that are working away from you. Those righties are up there, and they're slicing it down the right field line. Tough place for those right fielders because it looks like it's coming at you, and it's just constantly tailing away from you. So, but that's why it's good to be right-handed in right field. Two outs here. Bottom of the 4th. Paddock and Idaho trying to get out of it. Stephen Meyer says, okay, that one went behind him. But pretty relaxed up there. I think he's seeing the ball pretty well. Didn't even flinch. Paddock didn't like the grip on that ball, so we got a new one. Liam done a pretty darn good job today. The 6'4" southpaw from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Hasn't committed anywhere yet, but has really kind of held the offensive output down from Washington East to only 2 runs. That ball's going to be rolled over foul by Stephen Meyer. So count goes even. 1 ball, 1 strike here. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Center field not working. Okay. Paddock comes set. Meyer takes that pitch inside for ball 2. Now the center field camera's working. I don't know. I have to say a prayer every time I click that over. 2-1 is the count. Paddock out of the stretch, and they do have him in a rundown here. If you hurry up, Trotsky's going to go ahead and go back to Sloan Cooper. Cooper running, feeds it to his second baseman for the 3rd and final out of the inning. Making the tag there was Garrett Thompson. So through 4 complete, Washington East leading Idaho 2-1. We'll be right back with the start of the 5th. Don't go anywhere. Here live on TableRockSports.net. New pitcher into the game for Washington East. Number 7, Michael Schwartz, lefty, 6'1", 160 pounds from Central Valley. He's committed to Lower Columbia. He's going to face, right out of the gate, Javin Trotsky. Trotsky, switch hitter from Carmel, California. On his way to Corvegas at Oregon State. Got the center field camera for now. So just bear with us on that. We're doing our best. Crew's out there just trying to get it all done and get it all right. So we don't have to deal with it anymore. First pitch, Trotsky rolls it over. And it's going to get through. So Javin will reach to lead off the top of the 5th for Idaho. Coming to the plate now for Idaho is number 2, Garrett Thompson. Thompson also a switch hitter, just like Trotsky. Runner at first, nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Lefty pitching off the, and that was Michael Schwartz, sorry. Fouling back is Garrett Thompson. And an 0-1 count. Me and Taylor, our video guy up in the booth, were talking during that last break. It's been a well-played game. Good defense, good pitching, and relatively fast, which is something you really only know about if you're involved in the game, like through the broadcast. So it's kind of a treat to get one, that's being played, at a high level with defense and pitching. Coming set is Schwartz. Now runner goes, and big jump there from Trotsky as he stole it pretty much standing up. He did kind of half slide at the end, but could have. The tying run on at second for Idaho. I know we're not looking at that as much. This is more of a showcase for the kids, their talent, and trying to get them looked at by these college coaches. There's the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike 2, and the count goes even. Swung on and missed. In the dirt, hustling down the first baseline, though, is Thompson. And Bird's going to be able to make the throw down there to secure that second out. Is that the second out or the first out? First out, sorry. I'll bring up number 4, Lucas Ware. Been doing all the work behind the plate. Ware looks at that off-speed pitch and takes it outside for ball 1. Nice strikeout there from Michael Schwartz. Trotsky, big lead, and I don't want to call him antsy out there. He just looks like he wants to run. He looks like, people want to show off that they can run and run the bases well. So you better keep and a good eye on him there at second. Schwartz, that time he goes a little bit quicker and fouled back by Ware, the catcher. So 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out in the top of the 5th. Checking Trotsky at second. Swung on, fouled back. Count goes even. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. 1 out, top of the 5th. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside off the plate. Count will go full. Trotsky runner in scoring position for this Idaho team. I'll check him. Now he'll come to the plate. Swung on and missed by Ware. And another strikeout from Michael Schwartz, who in 2 big-time situations so far has come through with big-time strikeouts. Coming to the plate now, number 14, I believe it's, the Cooper Sloan, first baseman, 5'11", 210 pounds, from Timberline, Idaho, and he's headed to Northwest Nazarene next year. Kind of gets away from catcher, but able to chase it down before Trotsky can advance another 90 feet. 1-0 count, though, to Cooper Sloan, who had a couple big-time at-bats yesterday. Hit the ball well yesterday. Had a couple really nice plate appearances. There's kind of a tapper back up the middle. And take their time, get the out at first. And Washington East gets out of the inning, not giving anything else up. So at the end of, top of the 5th, Washington East 2, Idaho 1. Look for and Washington East now a chance to build on their lead here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back after this here live on TableRockSports.net.
Everyday heroes live life full circle. Fill up and use your enrolled kickback card so you save 16 cents a gallon at the pumps. Get what you need when you need it. And remember, we reward all heroes with kickback cards at My Circle K. And if a call goes out for another heroic appearance, no problem. We have that one covered too, with our state-of-the-art car wash systems. Be the hero you were meant to be. Heroes living life full circle.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Welcome back here live at Harry and David Field. The Northwest Championships brought to you by Baseball Northwest. Here live in Medford, Oregon. Glad we could be with you here. TableRockSports.net. 2-1, Washington East with the lead. Coming to the dish now, leading things off. Number 3, Stephen Meyer. Had a good day at the plate. 6'1", 165 pounds. Out of Southridge, Washington. He looks at ball 1. This is one of those rare guys on this Washington East team that hasn't committed anywhere. Looks at strike 1 there. But don't know the kid, never met the kid, but seems like one of those kids that you just want on your team. I don't have to sell that. I mean, he's a smart kid, turns on that fastball. Got the quick hands, and he could be, coming down to a decision, right now, as a lot of these kids are, so. Exciting time in their life. The recruitment process is grueling, but if you make the right decision and go to the right place, it can be one of the most rewarding. Here's a 1-2 count. Meyer kind of rolls that one over in the hole. Cooper Sloan with, kind of behind the pitcher there. Nice play by the pitcher covering. And it was probably a good segue to lead in talking about him because I hadn't mentioned him yet. So he's going to make a great play and be like, that guy upstairs doesn't know what the heck's going on. That's Spencer Warner out of Eagle, Idaho, and he's heading to Tacoma. But good job getting over and covering first there on that ground ball that the first baseman had to kind of backhand. And then the throw maybe a little behind and did a nice job of contorting his body, making the catch, and securing that first out of the inning, which we know is so important. This guy can play too. We've had fun watching Jackson Lind out of Kennewick, Washington. He's headed to Seattle. Every at bat for him is, I don't want to overstate it, but I haven't seen him have a bad at bat yet. 2-0 here. That one is in there for strike one. Let's try center field again. Hey, we got center field. Let's go. 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball. It's a good one, but not good enough. So count will go 3-1. Lind here with some leverage. I think this Jackson Lind has some pop in his bat too. I haven't seen it quite yet, but you give him something out over the plate that he can barrel up, and built like a kind of like a bowling ball, kind of got like 5'9", 165. I mean, not huge, but looks like he's put together well as he draws the walk there, and another good at bat. Not trying to do too much. It's easy when you get to one of these things to try to go out there. I'm going to go show everybody how good I am. And you press and put pressure on yourself. It can be tough at this age. But Lind, comfortable in his own skin to say the least. 13. Yeah. Casey Swanson. Another kiddo from Walla Walla. Looks at that one for strike one. So 1-1 here, 1 out. Bottom of the fifth. Spencer Warner's come in relief. And doing a pretty good job. Got the first out and then a walk following. But there's an off-speed pitch that doesn't find the zone. So the count goes to 2-1. And we lost center field again. Son of a darn it. This is a family program. We'll check on the runner at first. And sorry, Josh. 2-1 count. Swanson ready at the dish. And here comes a pitch. It's a good one on the outside part of the plate for strike number 2. And Spencer Warner and popping the glove a little bit. I like that. It comes with that fastball. That one's kind of off the top of the shoestrings and put it in play. Good things happen. Kind of a tricky little hop there, the second baseman, and get that edge of that grass, that cut, and it's like hitting the collar in golf. You hit the collar, boom, it just takes off, and looks like that's what it did there. And Washington East now runners on at first and second, only with 1 out. Up at the plate now. 15, Taylor? Or 5? 5, okay. It's 5, and that's Drake Bird. Drake's been doing an awesome job behind the plate. And Drake is on his way after his high school career to Lower Columbia, place of 3 straight championships. That ball's kind of blooped into shallow center. Did they get to force it second? Maybe still no. Good base running there by Casey Swanson. Being able to read that and put himself in a position to where if the ball did drop, that he could still beat the force, and if it was caught, still be able to get back to first, and in doing so, save the out, and bases are juiced now, full of maroon jerseys, and Washington East here trying to add to their 1-run lead. Center field's working. All right. Is this Parkman? Yeah. Kyle Parkman now at the plate. Senior to be, obviously, at Central Valley. 5'9", 180. He's also headed to Lower Columbia. 1 ball, no strikes here to Parkman. What is that major league line? I could just do major league lines all day. Parkman, the ladies go crazy here when he steps in the box. And he goes to Chicago, and ladies want to puke when he steps in the box. 2-0. Parkman drives one into the right center gap. 1 run will score, and they'll hold everybody else up. Good piece of hitting there by Kyle Parkman with an RBI single. And the lead will go to 3-1. We have like a little meeting of the minds out there. What's going on? I don't have the official time. Do we have the official time over there, Josh? When we started, we got time to. We were 10:40. Okay, so we're 12:13 right now. So we're doing okay. Like 93 minutes in. So it's either 7 innings or 2 hours, whichever comes first. Fastball in there for strike 1. Working against this Elijah Tanner kid who I've been talking about pretty much all day and talking up all day. He's not committed anywhere. 6'1", 177 pounds. Smooth up the middle. Had a couple great at-bats. You know, I think one was like 11 pitched walk. And handles it well. And it seems like he'd make a real nice second baseman at the next level. Just watch for yourself. 0-2. And that one bounces in the dirt. Count now goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. So we've seen him with count leverage. We've seen him first pitch swing. We've seen him battle. Kind of even count the whole way. Now we're seeing him behind in the count and how he responds to that. Get a good gauge. Some of the moxie that this youngster has. From Kennewick, Washington. Pitches down low for ball number 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. And something's wrong there. Center field camera I got to keep it almost here, I think, because it's so difficult to anticipate. 2-2. And strike 3 on the outside corner. A beautiful pitch there from the youngster from Idaho and Spencer Warner for out number 2. A strikeout situation with runners at third, less than 2 outs, and able to execute in that strikeout situation. So now 2 outs. Base is still juiced. Coming to the plate. Tay, do we have a number on here? Not Krishnapa. Krishnapa's on deck. 9. Okay, Gavin Matson, that's right. Gavin, also from Kennewick, will be headed to Yakima Valley after his senior year is complete. Matson with the bases loaded. First pitch on the way is in there for strike 1. And a good one working ahead there for the youngster from Idaho, Spencer Warner. No 0-1, there's a pass ball, and another run in for Washington East as number 13. Nope. Ryan Blocker was last game, so I'm not going to give him any more love. Casey Swanson able to bring in another run as he scores on the pass ball. So 4-1 now. Who's on first? Nobody. 1-1 count. with 2 outs. And there's another pass ball. I don't want to say it, maybe wild pitch there, but man, it almost looked like Ware got kind of crossed up there, which is, I don't think they'd be going like every second one, you know. Maybe, I don't know. But it looked like he was standing up like he thought it was going to be a high fastball, and then all of a sudden it bounced on him, so maybe a little miscommunication. These guys don't play together all that much, so there's the ball ripped into left and right at the left fielder in number 9, Brooks Rasmussen. He's able to put it away for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before Washington East able to get a couple more and take the 4-1 lead going to the 6th. When we come back, top of the 6th action, Idaho coming to the plate. See if they can rally when we come back. Don't go anywhere here, live on Table Rock Sports.
I was talking to Bill.
Yeah?
Bill and Sherry got a guy.
They do? How did they get a guy?
Everything happened online, including financing. And their guy even delivered their new car to their home.
Maybe we should get a guy.
I thought you might say that. Honey, meet Kyle.
Find your guy during the Ram Power Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
Introducing Unlimited with Payback, only from US Cellular. The only unlimited plan that pays you back for data you don't use. So, quit flushing money down the toilet with Verizon. Get Unlimited with Payback, and you can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local U.S. Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
Hello and welcome back here. Top of the 6th, there's a line drive through the hole on the left side, and Idaho has their leadoff runner on. Number 9, Brooks Rasmussen, with at least his 2nd hit of the day as he pokes it through the hole on the left side. Good piece of hitting, and the leadoff man is aboard for the team from Idaho. Coming to the plate next for Idaho is 13. I'm guessing he's a switch hitter because he went up there and was going to get in the left side of the box and then realized that the pitcher was left-handed, so he got in the right side of the box. Chase Hildy from Eagle, Idaho. Swinging, bouncing ball. The second baseman will flip it, but was it on the exchange or was it just dropped? It looks like they're going to call it just dropped, not on the exchange, so the out will not be granted. And Idaho, now with runners on 1st and 2nd, nobody out. And dun-dun-dun, the big fella coming to the plate for Idaho, Jackson Reed. This guy hit one yesterday like way out. And he's headed to, where's he going? Seattle, I believe, yeah. He put a charge into one yesterday. The first pitch he saw in the tournament. It was the 1st inning. Bang. So, yeah, I wouldn't suggest throwing something to him up and out over the plate to get extended on. But the second pitch I think he saw in the tournament was a line drive that maybe got about 8 feet off the ground, and he turned into a stand-up triple. So here's a high fastball that Reed fouls straight back. I would say he definitely ate his Wheaties yesterday. Yep, one-liners are just rolling with me today. 1-1. Inside pitch and off the plate So count goes to 2-1. Jackson Reed could hit that airplane. No, there's an airplane flying into Bedford right now. 2-1. Breaking pitch, and a good one. Front door breaking ball. Starting at that front hip and catching the inside part of the plate. Kind of locked Mr. Reed up there. 2-2 here. Nobody out. There's that breaking ball again, and the emergency swing of the day so far. Staying alive up there any way you can. It's tough when you got the ball coming right at your hip. Good pitch there from number 7, Michael Schwartz. We wanted to talk about him. We talked about that during the break. He's done a great job in 2 innings of relief, putting up 2 goose eggs. And gets a fastball by him right there for strike number 3. And Michael Schwartz gets him to go down swinging for the first out in the top of the 6th. And here comes some more trouble. Excuse me. Eric Robinson, who is committed to New Mexico. First pitch swinging and in there for strike number 1. Robinson hit the ball hard last time, but right at the left fielder. 0-1 count, 1 out. And that pitch is outside off the plate. There we go. Got the camera going now back there behind the mound. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here, top of the 6th. Robinson, big swing, and not much doing. Count goes to 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball off the plate. Count goes even. Did he hold up? And one of these things, I'm not an old pitcher kind of guy. I'd rather swing the bat, so I'm going to say, yeah, give him new life. Pitcher's dad screaming, no way, he went. Full count here, 1 out, top of the 6th. Eric Robinson at the dish, the New Mexico commit. And that fastball is going to miss on the inside, and Robinson's going to draw the walk. So the bases are now loaded. Here in the top of the 6th is what Idaho probably needed to get going. And the guy that, he probably wanted to plate, first baseman, number 12, Asen Webb. Asen, last 2 times up, 2 singles to left field and put some good wood on the ball and get that hot bat up in the box, some confidence, and get something going. That pitch is inside off the plate. And I had another thought. Schwartz isn't missing by much. There's the 1-0, and that fastball will catch the plate for strike number 1. Asen Webb. There's a off-speed pitch. 2-hopper in the hole. Going across the diamond. Webb's going to beat it out. He's got an infield single. And another RBI. And Idaho gets 1 more on the board and trims that deficit to 2. So now 4-2. Here with 1 out in the top of the 6th. Brings up number 11. Third baseman, Grayson Schaefer. First pitch is in there for ball 1. Fastball's a little bit up, and count goes to 2-0. Pitch is high again, and the count now goes to 3-0. No place to put him. So Mr. Bird, Drake Bird's going to come out, talk to the southpaw on the mound, and try to get him refocused. And we're okay. Let's just play some catch. We're good. Kind of deal, right? It's you and me in the backyard. Oh, shoot. That was my phone. Michael Schwartz, though, the lefty on the mound, number 7, has done a great job in relief, putting up a couple goose eggs already. He's going to fight back here. Ooh, that's getting. I don't get paid to second guess the umpires, but I'll just say it. I thought he got squeezed on that 3-0. Josh is probably going to yell at me. So now they trim the deficit to 1, and Oregon State commit Jobin Trotsky at the dish, switch hitter. First pitch strike there for Michael Schwartz. A lot easier to work ahead, that situation. The bases are juiced. Here's the 0-1. Trotsky, 2 hopper, second baseman, 4, 6, and that's twice in for Washington East this inning that haven't been able to execute on, plays that they would probably normally be able to execute on. So, unfortunately for them, couldn't get the job done there. So a run comes in. We're all tied at 4. Or is it 5-4 now? Is it 5-4? Man, am I losing it? Probably. Never mind. Idaho takes the lead, 5-4. Oh, Washington leads 5-4? Yeah. They scored 3? Man, I'm really losing it. Okay, so I was kind of right. Oh, brother. That pitch will miss up, so now 2-0 now to Garrett Thompson. Problem was I never had Washington East with 5. I just always had them with 4. There's a line shot down the line. Just foul. Thompson had a good hack at that one. He tried to run it back to center field. There we go. 1 out here. Still with a 1-run lead is Washington East, so if you get a strikeout here, less than 2 outs, runner at third. Calls for that strike him out, pop him up. Roll them up kind of situation. Thompson at the dish. Got to protect. Just gets a piece. Count will remain 2-2. Schwartz. Off-speed pitch catches the outside part of the plate for strike 3 and bears down in that strikeout situation with a 1-run lead and able to get the job done. But not all the way completely done. Now we got 2 outs, so infield can back up, relax a little bit. Got to force it in your bag. Take your time. And the catcher at the plate for Washington East, and for Idaho, and that's Lucas Ware, the lone Oregonian on the Idaho team. And that's not a play on words, that's the truth. 1-1 here. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Top of the 6th. Idaho trailing 5-4. Not important where, however, fights that off. And the count goes to 1-2. One-two delivery, up and away. Count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. So this could be the last at bat for Idaho with an 8-minute time limit thing still hanging in the balance, and Ware goes down swinging. Washington East will take a lead to the bottom of the 6th, a 1-run lead. Idaho gets 4 there in the top half of the 6th and cuts the deficit to 1 run. We got umpires showing like hand gestures, which usually means that we might have time. I don't know. We have to go like turbo speed in the warm-up here, and we're talking, we're chatting. Idaho's running out in the field. They want to keep going, obviously. What kid ever wants to stop playing anything? No. You got to remember, these guys are still, for the most part, kids. Young adults, but 16, 17, maybe some are 18, I don't know. But it looks like we're going to at least go to the bottom half of the inning. So Washington East will have an opportunity to come up in the bottom half of the 6th and try to add to their lead. We'll be right back after this on Table Rock Sports. What is it right now? 12:34. Oh, that's good luck. Make a wish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? I'm not superstitious. Just a little stitious. Oh, man. Come on, video guy. We're back. Going to the bottom of the 6th. Ayush Krishnappa at the plate for Washington East. Get the scoreboard right. One ball, no, is it 1-0? 1-0 count. Ayush taking down low for ball number 2. And I was told the official start time of the game was, and it's probably, I shouldn't even probably like talk about it because it's not about that. It's about the kids right now. So that pitch is in there for strike 1. So 2-1 count. 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Two pitch, Krishnappa able to fight it off, and we'll do it again. Man, I am. 2-2 pitch is upstairs. Oh, did he get hit? I think he got hit. With the umpire making that strong gesture with the point towards first, I'm going to go ahead and say that. Got a piece of Ayush. That'll bring up Garrett Gores. Gores from Gonzaga Prep. Headed to Spokane Falls next year. Pickoff attempt from Spencer Warner. Krishnapa back easily. First pitch, fastball in on the hands. First strike, number 1 against Gores. Washington East with a 1-run lead. Trying to add to it. Krishnapa was hit by the pitch and got the leadoff runner on base for this team, Washington East. There's a little off-speed pitch. And Gores hits a little flare shot into center. It's a line drive shot in the book. And Gores reaches on a base hit. We get number on this, sorry. First pitch, fastball, low and away for ball number 1. At the plate, number 7, Michael Schwartz, is able to work out of that situation in the last inning on the mound. There's a tapper. Back to the pitcher, and we're running out of room there, and throw it away. Krishnapa will score. And runners will advance. And Washington East will take a 6-4 lead. That's a tough deal right behind the mound. That big drop. And you go back as a pitcher and field your position. And the footing is sometimes different than where it is on the top of the mound. And, they've done a great job here with the maintenance crew with the field all weekend. But it's just a place you don't really step a lot as a pitcher, so it can be tricky at times. 0-1, here's the count to number 0, Elijah Hainline. Hainline has had quite the effort today. Headed after a senior season to the Palouse up in Pullman, Washington State bound. Finding the count, 0-2. Breaking ball, driven through the hole, base hit, 1 run will score. And so we got an RBI single for Elijah Hainline. And he's had quite the day today. Defensively, on the double play, throwing behind the runner. That's got to be his second or third hit. Couple 3 RBIs. And just a smooth operator out there, man. You can tell why he's a Pac-12 player. Is this Meyer? Stephen Meyer? Yeah, Stephen Meyer, number 3, out of Southridge, Washington. He doesn't have a home yet. Either undecided or hasn't committed. And Meyer will take strike 1. Runners at first and third. Washington East leading 7-4. Sorry. And they got him at first. They had Elijah Hainline leaning. And a good pickoff move and a great accurate throw there by Spencer Warner. Tag applied by Cooper Sloan for the second out. Or excuse me, is that the first out? First out of the inning. Sorry. Meyer trying to put the ball in play. Do the job, get him home. Get a base hit. That's even better. So is that 0-1 or 0-2? I got 0-1, so scoreboard's got 0-1. Meyer. Little breaking ball that. Is that Ware still behind the plate? I think it is. I think he's caught every inning for this Idaho team. Youngster from Lake Oswego, Oregon. And he's done a good job behind the dish. 1-1 here, 1 out. Fouled straight back by Meyer. Count go to 1-2. Here in the bottom of the 6th. I believe we're past the 2-hour time limit. I'll just touch on it real quick so parents aren't thinking that what's going on. I'm going to pull the plug at the end of this. But I think at the end of the inning, the game will be over. So I don't want you guys to be like all Idaho fans be all raring up that hey, we're going to come back in the 7th when it's the 2-hour time limit will be up. I think. Don't quote me on that, but just trying to help get everybody prepared. That pitch misses down, so the count goes to 2-2. Stephen Meyer. And that ball's popping around. Ware finds it. And the count goes full. So Spencer Warner working to his catcher Lucas Ware. Stephen Meyer at the plate for Washington East. Full count, 1 out here, top of the 7th. Or, excuse me, bottom 6, sorry. Gosh, that was like well put together too. Sentence. Just blew it. Meyer locked in a battle with Warner, and Meyer will wear it and hustle down to first. This guy's fun to watch. This next guy coming up to the plate, headed to Seattle after his high school career is done. Youngster from Kennewick, Washington. 5'9", 165 pounds. Number 1, Jackson Lind. And we were talking, we haven't seen him have a bat at bat yet in this tournament, Taylor. I mean, he's just got like a real calm demeanor up there about what he's doing, what he wants to do. He's got an idea. Here's the first pitch to Lind. He's going to take that pitch down low for ball 1. First and third for Washington East, leading 7-4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball, Lind maybe a little behind, and good job popping the glove there. Number 6, Spencer Warner. Count goes to 1-1. Fastball low in the dirt. And taking off for second is Stephen Meyer. Count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Lind at the dish. Fastball's in there for strike number 2, so count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. There's the 2-2, and that one's in there for strike 3. And the second out of the inning. Broadcasters jinx. Keep talking about him not having a bat at bat. At some point, it's baseball, So I'll take responsibility for that one, Jackson. No, I'll give some credit. How about that to Spencer Warner? And a good 2-2 pitch there. That pitch misses upstairs. Number 13, Casey Swanson. 1-0 count to Casey. Runners at second and third. 2 out in that one. A little bit higher up the ladder. Good play by Mr. Ware behind the dish. Use all of that 5'8" frame. 2-0. Fastball foul back, up and out of play. That's in there for a strike. So 2-2 here with 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. This is the second of 6 scheduled games here. Right at Harry and David Field. Pitch is in there, strike 3. And a good job from Spencer Warner to close the game out. And I think that's going to do it. We'll send our view down to blue to make the the first base umpire is already at the snack bar, so I think that's a pretty telling sign that this thing is all she wrote. And I think because the crew's coming on the field, the teams are coming on the field, that's going to do it. So Washington East able to get the job done here today, 7-4 over the group from Idaho. So that is that's going to do it for Game 2 here on Saturday morning. And Game 3 coming up next. Jonathan Kerman's going to be on the call. You love him, I love him, we all love him. Johnny is in the house. So he'll have some fun with you guys and bring you guys a fresh new perspective. You're probably sick of hearing me. So for Taylor Franklin and Caleb Franklin, I am Boomer Marshall saying thanks for joining us. Please come back, join us again here on TableRockSports.net.